Hey guys, it's me again. I apologize for my looks. I just got out of the shower, so uh, my hair and my face are a little bit messed up. So I'm here today because I want to talk to you guys about some of the things that have been going on as of late. Namely, the fact that yesterday was my official last day working for my now former bank. I mentioned the name of the bank once. I'm not going to mention it again because, frankly, they don't even deserve a mention. But I have moved on to another bank, and all indications are that it's a much better bank. Um, this bank that I had been working for almost 3 years now, uh, I I'm keenly aware that I was lucky enough to actually still have a job during this pandemic, and I got to tell you that being a frontline worker, essential worker, is was weird and still is weird. But man, it's been such a ride. Uh, though, truth be told, I've been wanting to get out of this job even before the pandemic hit. But after the pandemic hit, and after we went through a major system upgrade during a pandemic, I was like, no mas, that's it. I can't. This job is killing me. It is literally killing me. This job has aged me. I feel like it's shaved 10 years off of my life. And that's no joke. I'm sure that if I went for a physical today, my doctor would tell me, "Yeah, you're not doing so good, Eddie. Yeah, your cholesterol's through the roof, your heart rate is through the roof, it's through the roof. Your stress levels, you're losing more of your hair, everything. You're gaining weight." Uh, I decided that I had enough. I applied for a job at another bank in like August, and I completely forgot about it. And then, lo and behold, they gave me a call back in the middle of November asking me if I was still interested. It's a full time position. Mind you, I'd been working only 20 to 25 hours. This is a full time position at another bank. And I was like, yeah, sure. They offered me an interview. I had a choice between four different locations. And I went for the interview. I thought it went great. And they called me back ten days later and they said, you got the job. And I was thrilled. I waited until my manager came back from vacation. I didn't necessarily have to, but I felt it was the right thing to do because my manager has been awesome. She really deserves a shout out, but I can't because, confidentiality and everything. But she is the by far the best boss I've ever had. And I told her as such when I put in my 2 weeks notice with her. And she's probably going to be the best boss that I will ever have. She definitely let me and everyone that she led, for lack of a better term, get away with things that most bosses would not have. She was almost like a mother to us. In fact, I even gave her like a little parting gift yesterday, just as a small token of my appreciation. I really owe her so much more than that. But her and some of my coworkers are the only thing that I'm going to miss from this job. This bank is a hot mess. They're so embarrassingly antiquated. They still do banking the way banking was done 40 years ago. All the other banks leave them completely in the dust. I would not recommend working for them unless you're desperate to get into the financial services industry. Or I guess if you're looking for something with great job security, because even at the peak of the pandemic in March, we were still open. Because even if there's a nuclear apocalypse, everyone's always going to need money. So I consider myself extremely lucky to have not only found another job, but found a job that pays quite a bit more that than what I'm making now. In fact, more than double what I'm making now. And in fact, my manager, when I had the sit down with her, when I initially put in my 2 weeks, she asked me, "So why didn't you try to find a full time job at our bank?" And I said, "Well, I told her most of the truth. I said, well, I looked in the internal emails, I looked in the careers website, and I saw some full time jobs every now and then, but they were just too far away." That's true. But the other thing that I didn't tell her was that even if I had gotten a full time job at my previous bank, I would have still been making significantly less money than at the bank that I'm going to be joining on January 4th, which is the first day of my training. Remote training, mostly. 3-week remote training because of the pandemic. Otherwise, I would have had to have trained on the job. And this bank, it's like night and day. Just when I walked into the place, it just, I could tell that I was going to be working for a much better company. Um, Not only am I being paid more than double than I was before, I've got benefits that I never had access to before: health insurance, dental, vision, 401k, a 401k. And I'm still nervous, but it looks like I'm going to be doing pretty much the exact same role that I've been doing in my previous job, just for a lot more money and benefits and for a way better company. So I am excited about that. And well, big changes are coming. This has definitely been a transformative year for me and a lot of people. In a lot of ways, bad, but by some miracle, in a lot of ways, good for me. And that's all. Of course, I'll have updates as the weeks progress as I go through my training. But that's about it. So until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, social distance, and have a happy new year.